Hey, I'm RENZO Mocs, and welcome to the official announcement of the Defenders of the Big Space mock contest. This is a weird one, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Obviously, this is for 1,000 subscribers. Now, first of all, I do want to apologize. I am sick, so if I sound a little off, that's because I am off, and I'm using the brand new blue snowball microphone. It's really cool. I'm just trying to get it to work. So yeah. Anyways, this is going to be an announcement for a new mock contest. I'm very excited to get into what it is. I have it all written down here, so hopefully you guys won't be too confused. However, if you do have any questions about the contest, always be sure to leave it down in the comments below. So obviously you guys are probably wondering, what the heck is Defenders of the Big Space? Well, basically what it is, it's a mock contest. Now, that's not really surprising. I've done a couple mock contests before, but this one's going to be particularly unique because of the prizes. The task is to create a weird alien mock. So just to do something very bizarre. We've gotten villains, we've gotten revamps of my personal mocks. I want you guys to personally make something really weird and out there, something that you normally probably wouldn't make unless you're more used to making weirder stuff like I am. So do weird things, add weird colors, give them googly eyes, do whatever the heck you want. Make sure to come up with a backstory for them, make them kind of intuitive. You want them to be characters, so they're not just weird looking dudes. You want them to actually have personality and a backstory. Don't make them too cliche. Make them look fun, interesting, and colorful and weird. Just do crazy things. Try different techniques that you normally wouldn't do. Go all out there. That's the whole point of this contest. And you have the choice to either build a hero or a villain. There are going to be 4 main heroes in the what I'm trying to make, and a villain. So if you want to make a villain, go ahead and make a villain. And you can make as many mocks as you want, but only one will win. Remember that. Now, like I said, there's 5 characters that are going to end up winning. There's 5 places. Now, the places aren't usually the best mock. Instead, it's going to just be 5 different characters. So the first place will be a main character, second place will be the second main character, third place will be third main character. You guys get it. Fourth place will be the villain, and fifth place will be a side character. So this isn't particularly a hero. It's just going to be some random character who comes along. And the reason why they're organized in first to fifth is not because of which one's better. It's just going to be how I organize this many characters, since we are building a cast of characters for this series. Now, this is where I get into it. This is not a series. The prize will be, the winners will have their mocks, made by me of course, I'm going to make them, and then they will get to star in a short mini movie called Defenders of the Big Space, and that is a RENZO spinoff. It takes place in the exact same universe as RENZO. May or may not have RENZO in it. I haven't really decided yet. I'm going to be writing the special. It's probably going to be 20 to 30 minutes long. It's going to be pretty decently long. It's not going to be a whole movie. It's not going to be like an hour and a half, but it will be decently big, and it will have these characters going off on a little adventure. That's why they're called Defenders of the Big Space, doing their own little adventure. It's going to take place in the exact same universe, so you really will get that same sort of RENZO vibe, although it's going to feel more like Guardians of the Galaxy or something, since you have these weird dudes teaming up to go on this bizarre adventure that will have them take down a villain in the process and meet some wacky characters along the way. So yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting prize. So the winners, obviously, I'm just going to repeat this again, the winners will get to star in this short mini movie, which is pretty dang cool if I say so myself. Now, the rules are very specific and very easy to understand, but if you don't get it, I'm going to read them off right now. So first of all, you need to build an original mock. You cannot use an old one or one that you may have built and you haven't just shown off yet. No, try to start with something completely original. Go crazy. Like I said, you want to use bright colors and interesting looking building techniques that you really wouldn't normally do. Get weird with proportions. Make arms longer, make legs longer, whatever you think would make your mock look weirder, but also make them practical enough. You know, don't make them so ridiculously bizarre that they're not just going to work as a character. You need to have some boundaries, but still get weird. You know, add googly eyes or whatever the heck you want. Just go nuts, but don't make it too out there. You know, don't make it just that much insane to the point where you can't even comprehend what it is. Next thing is, when you make their backstory, don't make them just, oh, this is a bounty hunter, oh, this is a guy, he's a farmer, or he's a mercenary, whatever. Don't just do that. Try to come up with something unique and interesting. He really does. Each character needs an interesting backstory, because if they're going to be the main character a of a mini movie, you got to give them motivations, and you got to make me understand the character. So make sure to explain this either in the comments, the description, or the video itself. Either way, just explain this character in a paragraph or more, and I will make sure to read it, and I'll make sure to be like, yeah, okay, that checks out, that's good. And if it is kind of average, I'll help to maybe and advance it a little bit more. I don't know, see what happens here. You can give them abilities, but they can not be overpowered. I don't want them to be like godlike powerful, just slightly stronger than an average human. But you can give them something like fire breath or something like that. But you just need to be aware that they're not going to be like god level characters. They are going to be very, very standard in power wise. Just give them a little fancy ability. Just nothing too crazy. I don't want to have to deal with anything that's just too overpowered for me. You can make them a pre-existing species in the Spaceverse. However, I would prefer if you came up with something new and original, because this is a chance to show how weird you can get. And there are weird species in the Spaceverse, but I would prefer to see something new rather than just, hey, this is a Langurian who has an extra arm or something like that. I would like to see something interesting. So, yeah, that's just my stance on that. You can make as many mocs as you like. I'm going to repeat this again, but only one will win. There will be honorable mentions. However, you won't get to voice them or anything, but the honorable mentions will most likely end up being background characters for the series, so just random characters that show up in the series. And then the last main rule is that if you wish to voice act your character, you can, but if you don't really want to, or you're not the best voice actor, then I will recast you as someone else. Nothing personal, it's just if I want to actually have it be a good product, I can't have people who aren't really the best voice actors. But again, if you want to try voice acting, you'll send me an audition once I start finishing the script and stuff like that, and then if it's good, we can keep it in and you can voice your character. But if not, I'll totally recast. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And so a couple other points that I just want to make is that the deadline is officially February 1st. It gives you a month to work on this. That's perfectly good, It's perfectly enough time. It helps you race against the clock, You do have less time than you may think. Like, you may be a couple weeks into January, like, oh crap, I got to start working on the mock. That's sort of what I'm trying to go for here. I want to kind of push the stakes. I know it may take a while to come up with something interesting, but that's why this video is coming out now, just so you can get started as soon as you possibly can. Also, once you finish the mock, make sure to comment on this video. Don't comment on my other videos because it makes it harder for me to find all the mocks. Basically, leave a link or just say, hey, I made the mock, and I'll go to your channel and I'll add it to the playlist, which will be public on my channel. You can see all the entries there, and I will start picking characters at February 1st. Once the deadline is done, I will make a video saying, hey guys, no more entries, and then I will start choosing from the entries. And then once I announce the winners, then I will start officially writing this mini movie, and then it will probably be around March. I have no idea. It depends how much effort I put into this thing, but it shouldn't be that bad. Basically, I'll need lines from everybody, and it's going to be a bit of a process, but it'll eventually come out, and I'm pretty confident to say that it will most likely be something really fun and entertaining. Alright everyone, thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. It is insane to me to even think that I have that many. Just crazy. And this is my gift to you. I know it's not the best thing. I'm sure you guys would have preferred a giveaway, but I just don't have really an idea what I would have done. I don't have anything I could have given away. I'm not good at making things, so it wouldn't have really been appropriate for my channel. I think something weird and out there like this is something I can give you. And I know it requires a lot of work for you guys too. I know lines aren't everybody's thing. I know it takes some people to do a lot of lines. I know that's not everybody's jam, but I don't know. I think personally for me this is going to be an interesting experiment, and I'm totally excited for everybody to check this out. I know this video has been kind of long. There's a lot of information I've been dropping, but I hope you guys can understand that I'm incredibly excited to see your guys' mock entries, because I've done revamps before, we've done villains, and those are cool. But this is going to test the limits. Those of you who watch Renzo and those of you who enjoy weird and goofy mocks, I'm very excited to see what you guys can eventually come up with. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Renzo Mocs, and I hope to see you guys enter the contest. Again, it starts officially as this video is dropping. You guys can start making your mocks and leave your comments, and I will go check out your entries as soon as you're finished. I would recommend taking more time on them, but the faster the better, I suppose. Just have fun. Anyways, that's enough for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Renzo Mocs, and goodbye, and good luck in the contest. Remember, February 1st is the deadline. Then I'll be cutting off all future entries past that point, and then I will start judging. So yeah,